All right, y'all. We are live. What is going on? Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still hope you are super blessed. I hope everybody's got their see-through Zevia soda right here. Man, guys, Bitcoin giving back almost everything that we gave. Giving it all back. We're going to be getting into this price action today because I do believe we are about to see some crazy volatility be unleashed upon these crypto markets. Spicier than some jalapeno peppers. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish in the chat. Shout out to Crypto Pump It, Monday Madness. We got muscles, prayers, cucumbers, water, and a toilet bowl, baby. Shout out to Eduard Paduvovsky. What's going on, Edward? How you doing? Shout out to SSJ. Shout out to Free Will. Yo, Jay. Yo, Free Will, what up? Shout out to Crypto Pappy. Shout out to Crypto Maxer. Smash the like button, y'all. Because if we can get 1,000 likes, well, you guys know that we are going to be doing that giveaway. I mean, there ain't nothing else to say. We gonna be doing a giveaway. We gonna be doing a giveaway. Ain't nothing else to say, baby. Shout out to Chomplu7. What up, Jason? Shout out to Crypto Man. Shout out to Crypto Gambler. Glad you're here. Shout out to Dis123. Alright, guys. Yeah, Emerald Crypto, you can get a shout out, my friend. You absolutely can. Alright, let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart here. Let's see what's happening here on the Bitcoin chart, guys. As you can see, we have pretty much given back. Oh, man. ES is filling the gap right now. That is so interesting. Let's talk about this Bitcoin price action, guys. Man, it has been a wild weekend, right? Basically, what happened was we indeed got a liquidity grab of these lows going back to Friday, where essentially the Bitcoin price got a really big dump down to 27,147, right? 27,147. Basically, this was the level we were looking for, a dump, right? Right around this area, 27K-ish, basically right from that $27,100 zone. Then we were looking for a pump up to this area right here around 28.2 to 28.3 for potentially a bigger dump to the downside. Now that's pretty much what has happened. We came down to the $21,100 area. We got a big move right up to $22,275, give or take. And then we've gotten a rejection. Now, we are coming down right now to a very, very key area of support. The reason why is because we are right now testing the 786 golden pocket zone. This is very, 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 very key support. And the reason is because if we are going to see more upside from here, if this is a real bounce, right? If this is a real bounce, what we are going to do is we are going to put in a higher high, which yes, we have done. And then when we go down for a retest, we are going to get a bounce from this area right here. Okay, we are currently bouncing from this area right now. If we are going to lose this area, that could open up the door for much, much more downside. And here's why, right? We're going to take a look at the 4-hour chart, all right? The 4-hour chart is basically showing us everything that's been trading since August 17th. And if we take a look at all the volume that has traded here, we can see that the fair value zone for the month of August all the way to our present day is coming in between these two prices, 27.2 and 25.6. If the Bitcoin price right now is able to make a real bounce from this area, we have to understand how key this is. It's a very, very key area because if Bitcoin holds above this $27,200 level, it's showing us that Bitcoin wants to trade at higher prices. The market wants to trade Bitcoin at higher prices at a new fair value zone. But if we lose this level, then it's more probable than not that we make our way back down to the bottom of the fair value zone. That's why this area right here is so key. All right, this area right here is so key because we have made a low bouncing from the top of that old fair value zone. Look at that wick. All right, again, this level, 27,200, very important support resistance flip. Look at the wick. All right, that is the most flamboyant wick, more flamboyant than me in college when I was majoring in trans non-binary carbon emission studies with a minor in intersectionality. That wick is just, look at that thing, right? And so it looks like a very bullish wick. So if we're going to put in a higher low, it's going to be from this area right here. Okay, it's going to be from that area right here. We go to our 12-minute time frame. Let's take a look at what's happening. What has happened here? Right? Let's put on our good friend Market Cipher B. Well, I would say this, guys. Locally, as the price came down and made lower lows into this zone of support, we did see some bullish divergences. We saw the momentum waves getting higher over time, and if we go to the 6-minute time frame, we even saw the money flow getting slightly higher. Okay, so this could be a significant bounce here, but here's what we really need to do right now. If we want to see Bitcoin make higher prices, the truth is, this is just simply a sideways range right here. So what we really need to do is we need to come up higher than this last high right here, and then we can actually say there's a potential that we are reversing market structure, and then we could actually look for a bullish retest. So right now, my target of this little pump is going to be the support resistance flip, the level that we made at 27,658, and we also have the VWAP coming in right around here. So let's see what can happen with Bitcoin. Are we going to get that move up to our next target of resistance right at this area between 27,620 and 27,650? All right, very, very important that we get that move to the upside. Now, if we do get that move to the upside, right, we're not guaranteed to get it, but if we get it, then we can say, okay, we found a range. Bitcoin broke out of the range, making a higher high, and now we can look for a higher low, giving us that beautiful rounded bottom. And where would we look for that higher low? We would look right at the Fibonacci Golden Pocket retest, right? So we would be looking for something like this. All right? I would be looking for something like this. Actually, technically, we would want to put our stop loss below the low. But that is only if we make a higher high here, guys. Okay, if we do not make a higher high, then that idea is invalid because it's contingent upon actually changing from bearish market structure into bullish market structure. Look at this. The whole way down. Now, we've been trading this, right? Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to the 5 minute, right? The 5 minute. I'm practicing my Espanol, right? I'm practicing my Espanol. So the whole time, we high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We're making another lower high right now. We need to change market structure before we can expect anything too bullish to happen, okay? Now, I know we're all feeling ultra bullish right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, so Dylan Waves brings up a really good point, guys. Make sure to FOMO into the like button because if we can get 1,000 likes, we'll do another juicy giveaway. Guys, this price action has been weird, right? Bybit and the other exchanges have not been doing the same things. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, it's been some difficult price action to trade here. It's absolutely been a little difficult to trade this price action. Ellsworth is going to short VWAP before it sleeps to the low. That's actually my That's also my next area to look for a short is going to be that VWAP. So yeah, Right. If we get that move up to this box, that would make for a nice potential short trade here. We will potentially be getting some bearish divergences, guys. So we need to be aware of that. But right now, this is not looking too strong, honestly. This is not looking too strong here. Let's check out the S&P. Filled the gap and is getting a little bit of a move to the downside here. Shout out to Divine Hood. What is going on, Divine Hood? Shout out to Ben, the 2-hour bear div M pattern I called yesterday on the RSI MACD histogram source as RSI source. Cool. Cool, my friend. I don't remember it. Did you call it yesterday? I wasn't streaming yesterday. But here we go, guys. We are down to the wire right now as the Bitcoin price is struggling here. Let's check out what is happening on the order flow chart. All right, let's load it up. Good old XO charts. Okay, what do we see happening here? Nothing too crazy, actually. We saw a lot of liquidations at that first low. We saw a little bit of bullish CVD. Not really, just a little bit of bullish CVD. Giving us that move. Then we got the big drop. And, you know what's interesting? We haven't really seen a lot of people long this yet. We haven't really seen a lot of longs come in. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart and really see, are we actually going to go for that low again, guys? Because if we go for that low again, we have some interesting levels still below us. So the one thing I will say about this, on the 6-minute time frame right now, money flow is getting kind of thick. On the 12-minute as well, money flow is getting kind of thick, which I mean, it's getting closer to the zero line, which means if we get a big drop, we can be looking for somewhat of a bounce or a retracement. All right, let's zoom in even more. Yeah, I don't see anything good here, guys. Honestly, I don't see anything too good here, to be honest with you. All right, it looks like we're taking the low again. Look at that, man. We are dropping like a wild lady. Oh my goodness. Bitcoin price dumping. All right, here we go. Guys, the next area we really need to be looking out for is taking these lows. All right, the next place, 27,140. Taking those lows once again. That is the next target. This is going to be a key level because once again, guys, the reason why it's a key level. Oh, okay, so we're getting a little bounce from the 786. This actually could be nice. This could be nice, a nice bounce. But again, that key level down here at 27,150. Remember why it's so important. It's so important because if we lose 27,150, we're coming back down into this fair value zone. We could get a pretty significant follow through to the downside. All right, we could get a pretty significant follow through to the downside. All right. All right, so here's what I would say about this, guys. We have another drive of bullish divergence here. Another drive of bullish divergence right here, which is why we're getting a move to the upside. This time, we are seeing the money flow also starting to get higher over time. So every time we get one of these drops with the bullish divergences, if we're coming into a level, we can look for a little bit of a bounce, right? Because we came down to the 786 level, getting a little bit of a bounce. But until we actually show the first sign of strength, right? There's not a lot of strength on this chart. Once again, we need to see price come above into this box, and then we can actually look for the higher low, right? That's what we really need to be looking for right now. So let's go ahead and pull this range again, and then let's hypothesize once again what we want to see. Beautiful. This is exactly what we would want, guys. This is exactly what we would want to see here. right? This is how we look for trade setups, right? We want a bounce. We want a significant bounce. We want a change of structure, come above these previous highs. Then, now that we put in a higher high, we look to put in a higher low. Beautiful confluence with the golden pocket and the low of this local fair value zone. So let's see what happened here. Okay, basically a lot of longs just got wrecked on that drop. Okay, this drop, a few shorts opened up. Actually, a significant shorts opened up in that low, but mostly this was longs getting dropped, right? We have a lot of volume coming in too. That's not necessarily the most bullish thing in the world. Let's see what the stock market is doing, guys. This is the ES, the mini futures chart for the S&P 500. S&P 500 right now, just to get some overall context of this. Here, let me clean up the chart. Let's clean up the chart. Some overall context for the SPX is the fact that, well, we actually opened up with a gap, right? This was Friday's close up here. Friday closed at 43.45. We had some, I guess, volatile news over the weekend, which caused us to gap down. We opened up at 43.14. We've just come up to close that gap, guys. Like literally, just as I'm starting the stream, we have come up to close the gap. And so if we're going to continue down, this is a key support resistance flip. Whenever the candles close and then open, leaving a gap, a lot of times we can expect that gap to get retested. That's pretty much exactly what has happened here. We've come up, we've filled that gap. This is actually a pretty key level. If we want to see a major reversal, because this is actually a pretty significant level of support on the S&P 500 because of the fact that we came to this major support resistance flip right here with some bullish divergences on the daily time frame, right? But what we need to see right now is a reclaim of 43.40. If we see a reclaim of 43.40, that's extremely bullish. And then, honestly, just like what we're looking at for Bitcoin, we're looking for this on the lower time frame. On the S&P 500, we're looking for the same thing on the higher time frames, right? We want to see now a sign of strength, which would be a move above these previous lower highs, and then we can look for a retest, and then we could look for something like this, right? No need to catch a falling knife when we can wait for a sign of strength and then a retest, right? A sign of strength and then a retest. That's always going to be the trade setups that are, I would say, most probable, unless you have a key level with a divergence. So let's check back on our good friend Bitcoin. Bitcoin's struggling. All right, Bitcoin is absolutely struggling right now. We're about to see if we can print another little trigger wave on the 3-minute market cipher B. But so far we are struggling hard. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got about 600 people, about 300 likes. Let's see if we can't get the likes up to the watchers. Shout out to Sue Deep in the chat. Shout out to Lancer Evo. Shout out to Darren. What is going on? Shout out to Christopher Ma. He says, bearish CBD on Coinalyze. Is this bullish? Well, as we've been saying, my friend Machu Picchu, this could be bullish, all right? But we need to wait for a sign of strength on the chart, okay? We need to wait for a sign of strength on this chart. Right now, in my opinion, we do not see strength on the chart. All right, we need to wait for price to make a higher high. And once it does, then we look for a retest. Okay, we are seeing bullish divergences. We are seeing market cipher B print bullish divergences. If you caught the long directly from the 786 level, I mean, that is absolutely a super nice scalp trade, because scalping is all about longing exact levels with low time frame confirmation. So this right here, right to the 786, grab the pre-New York Open low. In my opinion, a very acceptable scalp trade. But now we are coming back into the value area low of this range on these low time frames. So let's see if we can hold it. 27,419, baby. We got to hold 27,419. Now, again, if we go to a higher turn time frame like the 4 hour, it could be a swift move down, guys. If we come again for these lows, it could be a very swift move down, because you also have to think to yourself, everybody who has stop losses under all this, right here, we could very, very, very easily get a massive move back down toward the low of the range. If we enter into this value area low, man, we're gonna drop like a hot knife through a whole bunch of Butar. All right, hot knife through Butar. This yellow trend line here is showing us where the liquidity is. All right, showing us where the liquidity is. So personally, for me, I'm looking, if we come into that value area, man, I'd say the juiciest level is right around 25.6. Right? If we lose 27.1, it's going to be a smooth move, man. It's going to be a super smooth move. All the way back down to here. Man, that could be a juicy gain. That could be a juicy gain. We're talking another 8% move to the downside. Now, that is actually my original plan that I posted on October 3rd in the Discord, where basically we get the long up to the box around 28.2 and then drop all the way back down to lower prices. So right now the short I'm currently in now is the short from the Casper crew given on October 3rd, 2023 at 9:01 UTC -4. All right, so Bitcoin, let's check her out here. What's she doing? Oh my goodness, she is tanking. She's tanking. She's going down. She's looking like Joe Biden trying to get on board Air Force One right now. All right, let's see what happens. Oh man. Oh man, this is not looking so great. Let's check out the order flow. We got some open interest increasing here. Do we see anything? Any shimmer of hope? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. All right, we're tanking down, guys. So let's see what happens as we come back down for this kind of retest of the 786. It's not looking so good, honestly. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Make sure to like the dang video so that we can do a giveaway. Shout out to Crypto Crank, Perfect Storm, Gregory, Yo. Too many people bought the last pump, in my opinion. Yeah, I was one of those who bought. And I got my stop loss at the entry, so let's see if that gets stopped. Kick Drum is sad. Don't be sad, Kick Drum. Don't worry. We will have more opportunities to enter into juicy trades. Ethereum is crashing. Splashfire Film, smooth move up, smooth move down. AJ Patel, 6 Juanita. All right, so what do we want to see here, guys? We do want to see bullish divs. This 12-minute money flow is looking The only thing I'm aware of right now is actually going to be potentially coming back down to the orange line because other exchanges did not take that low. Right? Other exchanges did not take that low. Alright, man, we are just hanging on by a thread, huh? Like, literally hanging on by a thread. Alright, 27,140. That is going to be the next area that I'm interested in, guys. Let's see if we get a drop down. I mean, this could be considered a bear flag. A very strange looking bear flag. Let's see where our target of this thing would be here. Right around that level, actually. 2,700. Alright, let's see if we don't get a little drop and then a little move up from there. Alright. Come on. The suspense is killing me. It really is. Okay, we're getting a pretty big dump, guys. Oh, no. Alright, we're getting a big dump. Here we go. We're dropping. We're dropping. We're dropping, baby. We're tanking. Bitcoin tanking, baby. The tanking. Shout out to Mango. Shout out to Mango Macro and Crypto, talking about the tanking, getting a little Ichimoku on you. All right. Well, let's see what happens here, guys. Because unfortunately, and this is quite unfortunate. All right. I still am long on Bitcoin from Friday, like literally. I'm still long on Bitcoin from Friday. That trade is about to get stopped out at the entry. It's about to get stopped out at the entry right down here at 27,210. This trade will be stopped out. It's a good thing I took profits on Friday. It's struggling, guys. It's struggling. All right, it is struggling here. Let's see. Imagine if we get a bounce before that level. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? That would be insane. That would be insane. I'll tell you that. All right, so Bitcoin, get in the tank, get in the move. All right, we've got this ugly looking weird bear flag thing here that I drew. All right, please ignore the bad artwork. We're going to remove the drawings on the chart. But we're going to put our key levels, okay? So this is a key level right here. And then if we lose that, guys, I am looking for a move back down to the 786, right around here. These are like my major levels. Man. And in hindsight, guys, this does look like a nice high. Right, we were saying last week, this could be a lower high. We don't see major confirmations here. But yeah, if we're gonna now come back down and lose this level, I would look to honestly compound the short upon any retest. If we close the daily candle below 27,150, guys, I would look to compound the short below that level. When we take a look at the 4 hour, all right, let's take a look at the 4 hour here. The Cuatro hour, if we want to use a little Espanol. We are in fact seeing the money flow come out of the 4 hour. Right? We didn't get a divergence on the 4 hour market cipher B, unfortunately. But money flow is coming out now, which is not the best thing in the world, right? The last time we saw the money flow come out on the 4 hour, it gave us a move all the way back down to the low of the range. So let's watch and wait and see. Let's go to the 1 minute. Alright, we're getting a little bit of a retrace. Let's check out the order flow chart. What are we seeing here? Wow. We actually saw a lot of people short that bottom. Would you look at that? Wow. Look at that. Okay, now the shorts are out. They're out. They're like, screw this, man. I'm not shorting the bottom no more. Yeah, buy low and sell high, guys. Alright, buy low and sell high. Buy low and sell high. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Are we going to hit our take profit at 25,600? If we do, guys, it's going to be a juicy short. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Nirmal. Shout out to Crypto Cutley Floyd. I've been stuck in this short for a few days. Me too, man. Me too. I've taken a little profit on it because, you know, in case of pumpage. But, man, okay, guys, so this is a very frustrating bit of price action. We want higher, we want lower. Splashfire Films, T some P. I've already teed a little P, honestly. I've teed some P, and honestly, I'm in this trade twice. I'm actually in this trade twice. I'm in it from two different accounts, basically. I'm in it from this, and I'm in it from this same exact trade. So I might close one. Let's see. Yeah, I'll T some P on this one. Alright, I just teed some P on this one. Alright, I'm going to keep the other one running. We're going to keep the other one running. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Shirley Sound. Dump it, baby. Increase my treadmill height. Strong 30 butt cheeks. Pamp it. We have a 30-minute butt cheek printing. Let's check it out. Yes, indeed we do. Wow! We have a 30-minute butt cheek. All right, guys, 30-minute butt cheek. I'll tell you what I think about that, all right? Man, I would like to see us come a bit lower. I would like to see us come a bit lower. I would think that, well, we are at the 786. Actually, it does look kind of nice. All right, well, I'm not entering into a fresh long. I am not going to enter into a fresh long. But I am still long from Friday, so let's see what happens, guys. You know, let's see what happens with that long from Friday. All right, if we pump from here, have not gotten stopped out of that long from Friday, so I am not going to enter a new long unless we come for the lows again. And I do admit this is a bullish looking 6-minute chart here, but I would prefer to see lower prices. I don't like the way the 24-minute looks. All right, I don't like the money flow on the 24-minute. I don't like this range. There's been no sign of strength here. I just don't see anything making me want to open up a freshie. You know, I'm just going to hold the old stale ones that I got going out. All right. Shout out to Lane Hughes. We made double top at Bitcoin Dominance. It's the 382 fib. CDW on Binance Coin. Let that knife fall, baby. Divine Hood 27061 is support of our bigger ascending channel. It would be a great level to bounce from. I feel you, Divine Hood. So, like, let's see here. This is the Coinbase chart, guys. All right. I don't know, Divine Hood, what you're looking at, man. But I'll tell you what I'm kind of looking at here. If we take a trend line and connect it to these lows, right? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? And look at this. All right, we're going to take a fib from the low to the high. Sorry, not that low. Let's take it from this low. Not that low. Let's take it from this low. One of these lows had a nice confluence there. So, is this kind of the channel that you're looking at, man? Is this the channel that you're looking at? Because, yeah, I totally see that as well. I totally see that as well. Hang on. Let's fix this trend line a bit. There we go. There we go. There we go, baby. Yeah, let's dump it right down to this. To that. Let's go, baby. Let's get a dump. Shout out to David, aka DK. Shout out to AJ Patel, nuke it to death. Shout out to Zero Emotions. Binance is crashing. All right, Binance Coin crashing. Binance Coin crashing. Uh-oh. All right, Binance Coin taking a massive dump here. Did any kind of news come out? Nah, nothing really. Nothing really. All right, BNB, guys. Did get a move down, and now it's getting a little retracement. Yeah, so that's why, this is why I would like to take those lows again, because we have a nice confluence, right? We've got the trend line, we've got the golden pocket. Let's take a look at the volume actually that's traded on this rise. Let's take a look at the volume of this channel. All right, nothing too crazy. Let's take it back to here. Yeah, that's actually really, really nice. Another fake out, because here's something else, guys. Although Bybit took the low, right? We saw Bybit take the low on Friday. Bybit took the low on Friday. Coinbase never took that low. So there's still stops to be hunted on Coinbase below 27,150. Boom, right to that box. So let's see if we can't get another move down into our box. All right, we're gonna draw the trend line here on MEXC. Right, and we're gonna draw the fib also on MEXC. Just so we can be aware of these key levels. It's not as good on MEXC, right? It's not as good. I'm gonna draw the box here for MEXC. It's gonna be our box. All right, this is the level that must hold. All right, if it don't hold, then Bitcoin is going to be covered in mold. If she don't hold, Bitcoin will be covered in mold. I hope you're not too cold. And I hope you're not too old, because if we're going to be waiting a long time for this price action, you guys know how it is. Bitcoin taking way too long to get moves, baby. Shout out to Trader Z8. ETH just swept a very important low. Let's take a look at ETH. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum here. I haven't looked at ETH all week because I hate ETH. Okay, ETH did just sweep a low locally with a bullish divergence on the daily. Look, whoever gave me a thumbs down for saying I hate ETH, look, I hate trading ETH, alright? I don't hate ETH. I hate trading it because it's very difficult to trade. It doesn't respect levels like Bitcoin does, right? So, you think you got yourself a nice support, right? You could have the most beautiful support right here. The most beautiful support, 1 million confluences. 20 confluences right here, alright? 20 confluences. You come down, bullish divergences, you go long, right? Guess what? ETH does this. Like it's not even. It just doesn't care. It just don't care, right? It makes it very difficult to plan for trades. All right, ETH just took a low with bullish divs on the daily. The 4-hour also giving us bullish divs with the sandbagment free bullish man move pattern. We got money flow getting higher over time. Momentum waves getting higher over time. Wow, can you imagine if we bottomed out here for Bitcoin and Ethereum? I mean, it is a Monday, so we'll probably just range. All right. But, yeah, let's see what happens here, guys. So, I still am holding that long from Friday on Bitcoin. So if we don't take that low, I'm not interested in another long, all right? Shout out to Lane Hughes, shout out to Mark Harris, shout out to DGen Fire, shout out to Houston. You like the music, Trader Geo? Yo, shout out to Trader Geo. Check him out on YouTube, guys. Go search for Trader Geo. He's got a YouTube channel putting out that juicy technical analysis every single, I don't know if he does it every day. He probably will soon if you guys go subscribe to his channel. Shout out to Joe Malma. Bitcoin might be making a bit of an inverse head and shoulders on the 5. Oh, wow. Look at this. Maybe it is. Perhaps. Who knows, man? Who knows? Shout out to Trevor Lifer 333. I love those numbers, 333. I've actually got them tattooed on me. Probably can't see. No, you can't see. You can't really see. It's upside down. Huge drop incoming, says AJ Cron. Shout out to Trader Geo. Shout out to Crypto Crank. Shout out to Daron does things. What was his name? It was Trader Geo. Trader Geo. Here, Trader Geo. Let's Trader Geo. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to Houston. Trader Geo. Let me mod you, bro. Alrighty. Huge dump incoming, baby. We're shorting the corn. down to cero. Cero. That's how we say it in my native tongue. All right, baby. And we are looking to our box for a potential bounce. What does 333 mean? I don't know, man. I don't know, but I have a weird story about 333. I don't know if I'll share it live on this YouTube video, but we got about 850 people in here. Let's see if we can't get the likes up to the watchers. We got 500 likes, 1,000 likes, and we'll do a giveaway. All right, a big sell order just came in. Let's take a look at the order book. Yeah, look at that. We had it's not that big. 500,000. 500,000. We have been under the VWAP all day. Let's see if we can't get a rise up to the WAP. See if we can't get a rise up to the WAP. Shout out to everybody who liked the video. God bless you all. And God bless everybody who didn't like it. Am I Latin? Am I Spanish? Am I Latin? Like as in from the Roman Empire? I don't know. I don't know. Am I Spanish? As in from Spain? Yes. Yes. I am. When do I stop walking? Never. I will stop walking when Bitcoin stops moving. All right? I will never stop walking. The Weavop. Shout out to K-Pax. Shout out to Lancer Evo. What did TradingView do to alerts on mobile? Oh, now Divine Hood, you just click the plus sign on wherever your cursor is, man. Check the daily Bitcoin graph. Yeah, let's check the daily. So I don't see anything ultra bearish about this, to be honest with you. Here's what I see. I actually see bullish money flow and a red dot. Which, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm not making no predictions, but I'm just being honest. All right? In an ideal world, I would love to see this. This has literally been my trading plan since July, all right? Since July. This has been my trading plan since July, guys, all right? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here! All right, this has been my trading plan since July. Short, long the retest, head and shoulders, breakdown. That's been my plan, right? But obviously there's billions of trades to take in this little place here, right? There's a quadrillion trades to take in this little place. So, look, because the daily still looks bullish to me on the money flow, I am still looking for this to happen. But it might not be as smooth as this, right? It might be something more like this, you know? Whoa, 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 and then, right? And is that even so crazy anyway? In hindsight, we'd be like, oh, it was so obvious, ascending channel into the golden pocket. We all knew. But Bitcoin plays with the emotions, man. It plays with the heart, right? But yeah, this is what. So I would compound the long down here, guys. I would compound the long down here because it's also like, here's the thing also, right? Here's the thing also. It's the value area low of the range, right? Does MEXC even have that? Yeah. Yeah, MEXC has it. Let's check it out. Yes, the value area, the low of the range down there. It's also the Fibonacci golden pocket. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. I like it. You know, I like that idea still on the high time frames. You know, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Lines up with the fib levels, lines up with the volume levels. It just looks nice, a head and shoulder pattern. It gives everybody enough time to get their hearts played with. The bears get their hearts broken, the bulls get their hearts broken to smithereens. All right, let's check out what's happening. All right, what is happening with Bitcoin? Nothing too much right now. We will check out the order flow once again, baby. We got a few shorts coming in. Nothing to write home about. Shout out to I Am Portal. What indicator are you using? This here is ExoCharts. This here is Market Cipher. They're pretty much my two main things that I use. Shout out to Perny Shega. You're the most funny trader out there. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. Right? What do you think about the 15-minute butt cheeks, Jason? Well, I know we have uneven butt cheeks on the 15-minute time frame. Okay? Let's go to the 15-minute time frame and look at those juicy cheeks. I don't like them. I don't like the juicy cheeks. I would like them if we were at a key level. Money flow is getting a little lower. I want to come down a little bit farther into our box. All right? I want to come down a little bit farther into our box. If you longed here, no hate, no judgment, because, hey, we might bounce. We might go straight to 100K from here. Okay? We might go straight to 100K from here, but I think we have a much nicer confluence down at our box. All right, I think we have a much nicer confluence down at our box. I think that, are we still holding the 786? If we lost that 786, then I'm definitely, yeah. So look, we're now below the 786. We're back testing as resistance. I don't like this. I don't like this. The 24-minute money flow getting lower here on the 24. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. No, I want to see a drop. Come on, baby. Let's drop. Shout out to Stuck Jorgen, or Jorgen, or Jorgen. Cardio. Jojo APG says, WTF 100K from here. Look, man, anything's possible, bro. I'm not here to say what's gonna happen. Anything's possible. I don't know. How the heck could I know? Maybe this is the bottom of the whole bear market, and then we just pop to 100K. Who the heck knows? You don't know either, man. So look, that's why I'm saying, if someone out there is long in this and they know, they have some inside info, right? Nancy Pelosi's husband said, hey, man, Bitcoin's about to go to 100K. Maybe you know that. I don't. You know? So anything's possible, man. But here's the thing. I'm not long in it because I'm not convinced it's going to 100K. I think we're going to dump down to the box. But I could be wrong. You know, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. I could be wrong. And here's something else. I'm a little bit biased as well, because I longed the wick on Friday and I'm still holding that long from Friday. So I'm not trying to enter a freshie. If I'm not convinced we're going down, I'm not trying to open a freshie when I'm still long. If we do go to 100K from here, man, I'm still exposed. You know? Yeah, we could wake up tomorrow at 200K. Man, if I woke up tomorrow at 200K, I would probably... What would I even do? I don't have a plan for that. Would I sell all my HODL Bitcoin? What would I even do with it then? I don't know. I don't know. I have no plan for it, guys. I have no plan. All right? Yeah, we need the dump song. The dump song is the same as the pump song, just the words are different. Yeah, shout out to CryptoPhase, giving me the transparent market cipher tank. Yeah, it's pretty cool technology he's got there. Alrighty. Pretty cool tech. Shout out to Redman, he's looking for a nice drop to the downside. Well, let's hope we get it, man. Let's hope we get that drop. Let's go to the 0-minute time frame over here. What made you enter a short scalp? I'm just curious, Redman. Because, I would look to scalp the VWAP. If we get a rise to 27,573, I would look to short the VWAP, to be honest with you. That looks nice to me. Whoa! Whoa! You know, it looks nice. Because here's the thing. We spent the entire day under VWAP. You don't have to be a medical doctor, the President of the United States, or an elite climate scientist to understand that VWAP is now a key level. $27,600, yeah, $27,600 for sure. 15-minute bull dip, histogram, RSI. Okay, look guys, we might pump from here. If we do, I'm not interested in a freshie. I'm not. I'll just hodl my longs. I'm interested in my box. Let's see what happens, guys. We're under the 786. I don't like that. If we reclaim 786, look, we did see a little bit of bullish absorption down here, like a little bit here. Let's see, how much? It's so little, it doesn't even change the numbers here on. It doesn't even change the number. We just see a little bit with the line. All right, so come on, baby, let's dump this Bitcoin. Let's dump her. Shout out to Bakur Oddsies Woodworks. What is going on? God bless you. All right. What do I think about long term, and will Bitcoin bottom again or retest the bottom? iCooks. Well, iCooks, you know, here's the thing about Bitcoin retesting the bottom. If we get some kind of a black swan event, which it seems more plausible now than it did on Friday, yeah, I think that Bitcoin could absolutely test the bottom. Yeah, because here's the other thing, all right? All right, this is a bullish div on the 24, money flow getting lower. To me, I'm still looking for lower prices here. If we get a rise, I would look to short VWAP. Yeah, let's just take a look at this. All right, we're gonna go to Coinbase. We're gonna go to Coinbase here, to the daily. Actually, we'll go to the weekly. Where's yearly open? Yearly open. If we get a black swan event, I would not be surprised if we don't hit yearly open. Okay, we have come up to a massive support resistance flip. Right around 30K, right? Again, you don't have to be the President of the United States or a medical doctor. You don't have to be an elite scientist who has multiple PhDs in various fields of science, clearly understands everything, to understand that this is a massively important level. It was support in November 2020. I'm sorry, January 2021. In the summer of 2021, support resistance flip in June of 2022. And now we came up to this area with a very bearish divergence on the weekly time frame, man. So we are primed right now. Like, if we get a big dump, in hindsight, everyone's gonna be like, it was so dang obvious. Just like right up here. Look at this. Weekly bearish div. So dang obvious. But hindsight is 2020. right? Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. Now you think if you get a bearish div the first time, maybe people will take the second one a little bit more seriously. Well, here's the thing. We are also trading a sideways range. If we lose, this is Coinbase now, if we lose 25K, man, you could see how easily we could come right down to the high volume node and retest our base, yeah, right around the yearly open. So yeah, for me, I'm very interested in a drop. I'm also a firm believer. This would be my ideal thing right here. Like, ideal. And then, by this time, what do you know? It's the halving. Ooh, the halving. Alright, everyone's super bearish. Bitcoin's going to zero. World War III is well on its way. Bam, baby. Off to the races, because let me tell you, war requires money. And I'll tell you, the people at war love to print money. And the money printers love war. It's very interesting stuff, alright? So yeah, it all works out perfectly, in my opinion, if we get some kind of black swan. And we very well may get a black swan, especially if we're going to see escalations on the war front, or on the climate front, or on the pandemic front. You know, something to accelerate us toward a utopian world with 500,000, 500 million people, I mean. Yeah, who knows, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Anything is possible in trading, guys, right? Anything is possible. But during the last Black Swan event, look at this. Look at that, wow. Let's see something. I think we dipped below yearly open. Yeah, we dipped below yearly open, wow. Yeah, big time. We've way dipped below yearly open last time. Where was 2019 year open? Right here. So that's interesting. We didn't quite hit the year open, but we pretty much came back down to test that base, guys. Yeah, so this little chunk right here, this chunk of price action right here, I would say is analogous to this little chunk of price action right here. I'd say they're analogous, right? It's basically the deviation that we had, where we kind of put in a low and then we got a little range at the bottom there, you know? We kind of put in a low and got a little range at the bottom here. I think it's very, 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 very similar. So yeah, I would be looking for that. And honestly, right now, the way the weekly's looking, looks like we could get it too. All right, Bitcoin is not cooperating with the dump. Come on, Bitcoin. We need cooperation up in here, man. Shout out to Ian Diaz. Shout out to Long the Revolution. Yeah, that's very true, Long the Revolution. That's very true. Shout out to Brian Miller. It's true, it's true. There's a lot of arguments to be made that the halving won't do a dang thing. Alright, so we gotta hold all these ideas in tension, you know? Alright, guys. I'm gonna head out, but God bless you all in the name of Jesus, Yeshua. Even if you're not religious, I pray you and your family are super blessed. May the Lord bless you. May He protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face towards you and give you wholeness. And I'll see everybody in the next stream. Peace.